Welcome back to The Wellness Way, where we believe that age is just a number, and vitality is a lifelong journey. Today we're addressing something many of us experience as we age: the gradual loss of muscle strength that makes daily activities increasingly challenging. What if I told you there's one daily habit that could help restore your muscle strength to levels you enjoyed decades ago? This isn't about miracle pills or expensive equipment, it's about a simple, evidence-backed approach that fits perfectly into your everyday lifestyle. As someone who's worked with countless seniors over the years, I've witnessed firsthand the transformative power of this habit. The joy of being able to move freely, maintain independence, and participate fully in life's activities is something everyone deserves to experience, regardless of age. So let's dive into this life-changing daily habit that can help you reclaim your strength and enjoy many more years of active, vibrant living. Before we reveal the daily habit, it's important to understand what happens to our muscles as we age. After age 30, most people begin losing 3 to 5% of their muscle mass per decade, a condition called sarcopenia. By age 60, this loss accelerates, making everyday tasks that once seemed simple now feel exhausting or even impossible. The grocery bags feel heavier, the stairs more daunting, and somehow even getting up from a chair requires more effort than it used to. The cause isn't just aging itself, but often a combination of reduced activity, changes in protein absorption, hormonal shifts, and inflammation. The good news? This decline isn't inevitable, and it's never too late to reverse much of the loss. Even individuals in their 80s and 90s have successfully rebuilt significant muscle strength using the technique we're about to explore. Your body retains the remarkable ability to regenerate and strengthen muscle tissue throughout your life. It just needs the right stimulus. The transformative daily habit is what I call progressive resistance training, a purposeful approach to incorporating resistance work into your daily routine. This isn't about traditional weightlifting at a gym, though that works too. Instead, it's about strategically using everyday activities to progressively challenge your muscles in a way that signals them to grow stronger. The scientific principle behind this approach is simple. Muscles grow stronger when regularly challenged just beyond their comfort zone. The key word here is progressive, gradually increasing the resistance over time as your strength improves. This principle applies whether you're 50 or 90, though the starting point and progression rate will differ for each person. The beauty of this approach is that it requires just 20 minutes daily and can be integrated seamlessly into your existing routine. Here's how to implement it effectively. Begin each day by activating the major muscle groups. Before your morning coffee, perform gentle movements that prepare your body. Stand up from your chair without using your hands 5 to 10 times, gently squeeze a soft ball or rolled towel 10 to 15 times per hand, and perform 10 gentle reaches toward the ceiling. These movements increase blood flow to your muscles and prepare your nervous system for the day's activities. Everything you handle later will feel more manageable after this simple wake-up routine. For those with more mobility, add gentle knee lifts while holding onto a countertop, or side steps while holding a kitchen towel with light tension between your hands. The key is gentle activation, not strain. You're waking up your muscles, not exhausting them. Throughout your day, intentionally create resistance moments, brief periods where you challenge your muscles slightly more than usual. For example, carry your groceries a little farther before setting them down, but not so far that it causes strain. When emptying the dishwasher, hold plates for an extra moment before placing them in the cabinet. When walking, periodically take slightly longer strides for 10 to 15 steps. The key is making these moments intentional rather than haphazard. Focus on the muscle groups being used and gradually increase the challenge over weeks and months. A gallon of milk that felt heavy in month 1 might feel manageable by month 2. That's your signal to slightly increase the challenge elsewhere. Keep a small journal to track your progress, noting when daily tasks become easier. This is evidence of your growing strength. Many seniors find it helpful to set a timer on their phone or watch to remind them to incorporate these resistance moments throughout the day. Even 3 separate sessions of 3 to 4 minutes can yield remarkable results when done consistently. Finally, end each day with a brief recovery routine focused on gentle stretching and protein timing. Stretch the major muscle groups used during your day, typically shoulders, back, and legs, with 30-second holds. Then consume a small protein-rich snack like Greek yogurt, a handful of nuts, or a small smoothie with protein powder within an hour of your afternoon activities. This enhances the muscle-building process overnight when much of your recovery occurs. Your body repairs and strengthens muscles during sleep, making this evening routine crucial for seeing results. Adding a few minutes of focused breathing during this evening routine further enhances recovery by reducing stress hormones that can impede muscle growth. Simple diaphragmatic breathing, inhaling slowly through your nose for 4 counts, holding briefly, then exhaling for 6 counts, creates an ideal physiological state for recovery and adaptation. Why is this approach particularly effective for seniors? Research shows that muscle tissue remains responsive to resistance training throughout life, but seniors need specific conditions for optimal results. First, frequency matters more than intensity. Daily gentle resistance produces better results than occasional intense workouts. Second, recovery requirements increase with age, making the evening recovery routine essential. Third, consistency beats heroic efforts. The 20-minute daily approach prevents the burnout and injury that often derail senior fitness efforts. Studies from the Journal of Gerontology show that seniors who engage in regular resistance activities experience an average 38% increase in strength after just 10 weeks, equivalent to regaining a decade or more of natural age-related decline. Perhaps more importantly, these gains translate directly to functional improvements, making daily activities easier and reducing fall risk by improving balance and coordination. A recent study published in the Journals of Gerontology followed seniors implementing similar progressive resistance techniques and found significant improvements in bone density alongside muscle strength, addressing 2 critical aspects of aging simultaneously. Participants also reported improved sleep quality, another essential factor in healthy aging. The beauty of progressive resistance training is that it meets you exactly where you are. If you currently can only stand for 5 minutes before needing rest, that's your starting point. If arthritis limits certain movements, modify accordingly. The principle remains the same: slightly challenge your muscles, then gradually increase that challenge as your strength improves. For individuals with significant limitations, even isometric exercises count. Holding a light can of beans steady for 20 seconds engages muscles without joint strain. For more active seniors, adding a weighted vest, starting very light, perhaps 2 to 3 pounds, during neighborhood walks can accelerate results. The important thing is progressive resistance, not matching someone else's capabilities. Many seniors find that using assistive devices initially helps bridge the gap while strength builds. A cane might make longer walks possible now, while the stronger muscles you build might eventually let you walk comfortably without assistance. View these adaptive approaches not as permanent necessities but as stepping stones in your strength journey. The path to restored muscle strength isn't always straightforward. Many seniors experience setbacks that can be discouraging. Joint pain might flare up, energy levels fluctuate, or progress may seem painfully slow. These challenges are normal and can be addressed through thoughtful adjustments. For joint pain, emphasize the evening recovery routine and consider adding anti-inflammatory foods to your diet. Turmeric, ginger, berries, and leafy greens have natural anti-inflammatory properties that support your muscle-building efforts. For energy fluctuations, break your 20-minute routine into smaller segments throughout the day. 5 minutes 4 times daily is perfectly acceptable. If progress seems slow, remember that muscle changes are often felt before they're seen. You might notice daily tasks becoming easier weeks before seeing physical changes. Track functional improvements in your journal. Note when you can carry groceries farther before resting or climb stairs with less effort than last month. These functional gains often precede visible muscle development. Many seniors also struggle with motivation. Creating a regular schedule helps, perhaps always doing your morning activation routine before breakfast, or always performing your evening stretches while watching the news. Pairing this new habit with existing ones increases adherence dramatically. While progressive resistance training provides the stimulus for muscle growth, proper nutrition supplies the building blocks. Protein becomes increasingly important as we age, yet many seniors consume too little. Aim for at least 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal, with emphasis on leucine-rich sources like eggs, chicken, fish, dairy, and legumes. Spreading protein intake throughout the day appears more effective than consuming it all at once. A protein-rich breakfast of eggs or Greek yogurt, a lunch including chicken or fish, and a dinner with a quality protein source provides optimal support for your muscles. Small protein-focused snacks, like a handful of nuts or a cup of cottage cheese, further enhance the process. Hydration also plays a crucial role in muscle function and recovery. Many seniors concerned about bathroom trips limit fluid intake. Yet adequate hydration improves muscle function, reduces cramping, and enhances recovery, all essential for your strength-building journey. Keep a water bottle with time markers as a visual reminder to sip throughout the day. Micronutrients support muscle function too. The magnesium in dark leafy greens, potassium in bananas and avocados, and calcium in dairy products all contribute to optimal muscle contraction and recovery. The vitamin D from sensible sun exposure helps your body utilize calcium for muscle function, while vitamin B12 supports energy production. Margaret, a 78-year-old retired teacher, couldn't carry her own groceries when she began progressive resistance training. After 6 months of consistent practice, she now shops independently and carries her bags without assistance. Thomas, at 83, had given up visiting his grandchildren because he couldn't manage the stairs to their home. Now in his second year of this approach, he not only visits regularly, but joined them on a moderate hiking trip last summer. These individuals share a common experience: initial doubt followed by surprise at how quickly their bodies responded. Most report noticeable improvements within just 3 to 4 weeks, with substantial changes by the 3-month mark. Beyond physical changes, they describe renewed confidence, better sleep, improved mood, and rekindled social connections. Many find themselves planning activities they'd previously considered beyond their capabilities. Eleanor, who started at age 86 after a hip fracture, perhaps said it best: "I'm not trying to be 40 again, I'm trying to be the strongest, most capable 86-year-old I can be. And to my surprise, that's stronger than I was at 75. The muscle strength you rebuild through progressive resistance training extends far beyond basic functionality. Participants report enjoying travel again, engaging more fully with hobbies, returning to volunteer work, and experiencing greater independence in all areas of life. This single daily habit creates a positive spiral where increased strength leads to increased activity, which further builds strength. Perhaps most importantly, stronger muscles support healthy aging in multiple ways. Research shows that muscle mass strongly correlates with longevity, immune function, and cognitive health. The stronger body you build helps protect you against falls, the leading cause of injury among seniors, improves metabolic health, and even enhances brain function through increased blood flow and growth factors. By committing to this simple daily habit, you're not just investing in physical function, you're investing in many more years of independent, joyful living. The 20 minutes you spend today might add years of quality life down the road. Begin today with just 5 minutes of the morning activation routine. Tomorrow, add a few intentional resistance moments during your regular activities. By the end of the week, implement the full 20-minute routine. Keep expectations realistic. Aim for consistency rather than intensity in these early days. Celebrate small wins, like standing up more easily or carrying something that had become challenging. Document your starting point by noting which daily tasks currently challenge you. These will become your progress markers in the weeks ahead. Remember that muscle memory remains remarkably intact even after years of reduced activity. Your body hasn't forgotten how to be strong, it simply needs the right signals to rebuild what time is diminished. The daily habit of progressive resistance training provides exactly those signals, awakening your body's natural capacity for strength and renewal. If you found this approach valuable, please subscribe to the Wellness Way channel for more content that supports vibrant, active aging. Share this video with friends and family who might benefit from reclaiming their strength. Together, we can redefine what aging looks like, one strong muscle at a time. Until next time, may your journey toward renewed strength bring you joy, confidence, and a vibrant quality of life.